Hello guys, and welcome to another video where I am gonna go over probably, I'd say at least top 5 most slept on LR in the game, and that is the LR Trunks Mai. Now with Trunks Mai, before I go into like the great things about it, I'm gonna go into what kind of makes it a bad unit. What people do sleep on it a bit, but the main reason why I did want to make this video firstly was this unit has got a lot of indirect buffs in like the past, and since its initial like showcase, I know when it came out we had those true showcases. I think DBZ will did a showcase. They all showed it, and yeah, it could not do much because it was lacking a lot of things. But those new things are in the game now. It's been out for a while and still seen no showcase of them. I'll go into that in a second, but first let's go over the unit. So super strength LR, giving it the full crit. Now first thing, you see these categories like, oh yeah, it's got a new one called Revenge, looking kind of nice. It's no point looking at it. This unit has to have a full time traveler team. If you try to run it without a full time traveler team, you are probably wasting your time. Now the main reason is because of its passive is 70 attack and defense percent baseline, but then an extra 10% per time traveler category on the team, up to 70%. So basically you have to have the full team as time travelers. Like trying to run it any other way probably isn't going to be any help at all. I mean, maybe you could fit another support on a certain team, but I just couldn't see it happening, to be honest. Now it also has this niche utility, where if you're facing against the future saga category, you do get key +6 and high chance to dodge. Now doing Dokkan events and all that sort of stuff, you may not see it, but the main thing where you do see it come through is in I think a few stages of the Super Battle Road. So that is where that does come into handy, and it's got the generic LR leader skill. And another utility though is its super attacks. Now 12 key gives just a medium chance of stunning, but on the 18 key you get that high chance of stunning. Now high chance of stun, you do not see that often on units, honestly. Like, and the units you do see a high chance of stunning on, they usually don't do as much damage as this unit can do. Now I do talk about the damage this unit can do, where people say he doesn't hit that high, and he's not Tech Broly. I'm just gonna say that now, he's not Tech Broly, he's not the new Int LR Goku Black, but he could do some numbers. I'm gonna show you why, because I will show you the buffs that this unit has gotten in, like, I say the past few months for global. Okay, and the first one is a new leader. Now before, when you did want to run LR Trunks Mai, you either had to use it on its own leader skill, had to use it on Extreme Int Goku Black 150%, but they didn't link up that good. And with this Trunks out, so he may be a future category leader, but he does be on time travelers, and all future time travelers, they all crisscross. So you're able to get a full time traveler team on 170%, which is amazing for a new LR to get a 170% team they never had in the past. That's going to make them do crazy damage. Now also the main thing, like the main actual thing that makes this unit playable now, is the awakening for Int Mai. Int Mai, I could not have asked for a better awakening for this unit. This unit shares 5 links with the LR Trunks Mai, and not only that, it also gives 2 key and 40% attack and defense to the actual LR. Now yes, JP did get a 5th anniversary, they did get that new AGL Trunks Mai, which links up well with the LR Trunks Mai, but when you're just trying to pump up the LR, it is probably best to run it with this unit instead of the actual AGL Trunks Mai. I mean, AGL Trunks Mai, you're probably going to get a higher attack overall on the rotation, but if you're just trying to pump up the LR, this is what you want to run. Now I'm going to throw it into probably, I think, a Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, just mess around with it a bit and see where I can get. Okay, I'm ready to go back into the event now. Now the first thing I just do on the go before I go into the event is, remember when I was talking about you know, it's amazing that they've got a proper linking partner now. And some of you may be wondering, well, they've got a TUR DLR, haven't they? And I'll show you now. I've actually got the TUR DLR and it is terrible. They share only, I think, 2 or 3 links with the actual LR, which is crazy. I mean, if you look at any other LR, like Goku Black, Bojack, like Cell, they always share 5 to 6 links. You know, you get the full link set, you know, really good. This one, because when Mai gets into the mix, it changes the links up massively. It's just, it's not good at all. Anyways, I'm going to jump straight into here now. I'm just hoping my rotation looks a bit good at the beginning. Oh, 7th slot. Are you kidding me? It's like there's a true showcase over here. Okay, so I'm just going to... I haven't even got the rotation I wanted as well. Honestly, the new Trunks has opened up so much variety in this game, because time travelers and future, it is a massive category. I mean, you get the Vegito Blues in as well. You get time travelers even got like the Bojack units, some of the Cell units. You know, you got a wide variety, and I'm hoping they do a standalone 170% for time travelers and maybe another subcategory as well. That could be good. We could get to see more teams, not for the Trunks Mai obviously, but hopefully we can see a lot more. Okay, it's actually going to take me a while to get the rotation I actually want, so I think I'm going to pause it here and I'll be back when I get the rotation going on. Okay, I am back and I've gotten it on the rotation with the Int Mai. Now, looking at this straight away, you can see now, I did say this was like top 5 most slept on LRs, but it's still not like top 10 LRs, I'd say, because you can have a look right here. In the middle of the rotation, it gets up to 13 key, a bit lower when it goes on first line now. That's okay. I mean, that means like you don't get a guaranteed 18 key every time. I know it's a bit annoying. It's not like, you know, if you put Goku Frieza in the middle of a rotation, or if you put LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the middle with over and a flash surrounding it on the Super Saiyan 3 team. But you know, I mean, it's not terrible. That's all I could say. And how do I want to do this? Is there a way I can actually get the 18 key off? I think there is actually, yeah. Okay, and before I go in, let me just have a look at the attack and defense that, oh, okay. 138k defense, that is with a support on rotation, but still. That is pretty sizable for an LR that people kind of thought was redundant. Okay, let's see what I can do. I did not get a super attack with the Mai though. It probably would be around a 700-800k range, and the Trunks Mai are at 3.65 million. Honestly, it's not at all, and the stun, not as high as I would have hoped for, you know, a Rainbow LR, but considering they can stun and they do bring a bit of utility if you're over against a future like enemy, it's not too bad. Let's see if we can get like a support on rotation with them, see what that can do. Let's play it out quickly. All in all, that's not bad though, if you consider the new Nappa and Vegeta did just come out for JP, and the showcases on that, while it is in Nappa form, you don't get as close to the even Trunks Mai damage. I mean, an LR Nappa and Vegeta can AoE, so it's a totally different scenario, but I'm just going on. Okay, and this rotation is looking quite sizable. Let's see how it's looking now. Yep, looking pretty good. And I think I can get a super attack for both of these units as well. Okay. So I'm hoping to see 4 million easy, I'd say. 4 million easy. Well, 920k from this support, I mean, that's not bad at all. 4.3 million, okay, yeah, that's the number I wanted to see. That is pretty good. I mean, that's the main goal for this video, was to see them get a bit of a high attack stat. Yeah, and I mean, you saw their defense as well. The defense was over 100k each time. That was with the support, but still, I mean, if you're running them with a full time traveler team, the 140% buff to attack and defense, that isn't anything to really laugh about. I'd say like with that you can clear most content in the game. LGE though, I do not know about LGE, I'm not going to lie. You could get slapped up near the end, but honestly, only a certain few units don't get slapped up near the end. Like, I could see my Super Saiyan 4s getting slapped up, the LRs. I see even Tech Broly as well, but you know, Tech into Int. Yeah, so overall, I'd say it's at least top 20 LR, maybe. And just go to show you, if you do pull the unit, it's not the end of the world. Okay, I think I'm going to bounce out of this now, since we've seen it with the support now. Actually, before I do bounce out though, let's see how much key it does get on the next rotation, see if it does go with the other support. Because I do get it with the Family Galagon trunk, so it could be a bit different actually. Let's see what it gets. And they are at... Okay, that's a bit better. Looking at this rotation, you will pretty much always get the 18 key. Yeah, I do like this rotation quite a lot now. I mean, these Galagon support units, like, honestly, they're a godsend. They're one of my favourite EZAs to come out into the game, because it's not just making them stronger, it's making a lot of units stronger. And yeah, it should be around 4 million. Oh god, don't crit please. Don't worry about it. And 4 million, yeah, 4.4 million, yeah, to end it off on. Yeah, this unit is pretty good. I mean, I'll admit, even I don't use it as often, but it always has its uses, And there you have it. LR Trunks Mai, Rainbow, 100%. Now, even if you don't have him 100%, you still should be seeing quite high numbers if you've got these units. Even if you don't have all these units, all you need is the Trunks Mai, the Tech Transforming Trunks, and the Future Int Mai. Like, if you have them, you can get these rotations, you can do some damage. It's quite a fun rotation, especially when you do take it into a future category enemy. You know how we was getting 11 key on startup, we were getting 13 key on startup, you'd get easily 18 key startup on that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe your idea of the LR's actually changed now that you've seen him on a proper 170% team, because no one ever showcased him after he got 170% on a team. And I thought, you know, I need to give it some justice, I need to put him out on a team, let people see his numbers. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for another Dokkan video.